Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. Today's video, as you've probably guessed by the title, is going to be my March reset for 2025. In these videos, I go through my reflections for the previous month, goals for the previous month and for the current month that we're in. And I also go through what I spent in the month of the previous month and what my budget is for the coming month. That was a bit of a tongue twister, but if you guys are new here, my name is Sasha. I'm a 32-year-old gal living in Melbourne, Australia. And yeah, February just went so quickly. I mean, it is the shortest month of the year, but still, it went really, really fast, and summer is officially over here in Australia. So I know most of the world is excited because spring is here, so I know exactly how that feels. I used to live in Canada for not a very long time, but a while, about 5.5 years. So I know going into March, you have like those glimmers of sunshine and it's really exciting. So yeah, I mean, today it's raining in Melbourne, but this week is gonna be up to like 35 degrees. So yeah, I don't know. It's not really officially autumn, I think, in Melbourne until like Easter, like the end of April will be a bit cooler. But anyway, enough about weather. Let's get on to my reflections for February. Okay, I've got my notebook here for prompts. I didn't write anything down. It's becoming an ongoing trend with me, but I will just see how I go thinking on the spot, because February was an intense month for a bunch of different reasons. So let's just go ahead and start. What are you most proud of? What am I most proud of? I think I'm most proud of advocating for myself within my workplace. There was a few incidents at work that, you know, arose, and I was honest about what's been going on, and, you know, I had a meeting here and there, and I don't know, I just advocated for myself there. And I also lodged a complaint with a dermatologist that I saw, because I thought it was absolutely disgusting to have waited 5 months for an appointment, an initial appointment, and for it to only be 15 minutes, with the dermatologist mentioning 3 times about how we only have 15 minutes and there is a patient waiting after you, and just sort of rushed me and printed out forms that I could have just Googled about like eczema and stuff that I already knew that I had. So I was so excited to meet with her. Yeah, and it was just a disaster. So I lodged a complaint, and that was met with no apology, basically just a dot point of what I had done wrong, which didn't make any sense, being like, I work at a clinic and we deal with patients all the time, and if they have a complaint, we apologize and we see what we can do. So it was just really very fitting that the one time I've ever really lodged a complaint with a place, I think ever, with a clinic, I guess. Yeah, I'm still proud that I did it. I wanted to voice exactly how I thought their practice was run, and how I just thought it was very, yeah, just a bit of a cash grab. But yeah, I'm proud of myself for doing that, even if it wasn't met with an apology. Like, whatever, you can't really fix that. You can't change people or change their, I don't know, procedural whatever to a complaint email. But yeah, proud of myself for that, and proud of myself for, yeah, going to the dentist, actually going to that dermatologist appointment. Like, I took Flo to the vet, so just doing those things. I went back to therapy this month. I got my mental health care plan sorted, so I did a lot of sort of health related things this month, and I'm proud of myself for booking those in, like scheduling them, organizing them, going through with them, because I don't know about you guys, but I sometimes really don't prioritize things like that. I'm like, oh, I'll just leave it, it'll be fine. And you know, sometimes it isn't. So yeah, proud of myself for that. Okay, what challenged you this month? Kind of similar to what I was proud of myself for, but I'll choose something different. What challenged me the most was balancing like work-life balance and all the appointments, and just, I don't know, what challenged me was my emotions, I guess, like my emotion regulation. I don't really know the words, but my mental health was not good this month. I really struggled to just complete daily tasks in general, and I broke down a lot, even broke down at work, which I never do. Like, I'm pretty good at masking how I'm actually going, so I tend to just put a smile and bury it down, like you don't bring that stuff to work, but I let that mask slip a little bit at work, and that was challenging to be confronted with, like, oh, I'm not okay, I'm just really struggling. So to talk with my therapist about that, and then also my GP, was good. But yeah, also challenging to sort of be in that place and be like, oh, okay, like I need more help. So yeah, that was that. What are 3 things that you're grateful for? I am grateful. I'm grateful for having my routine back in the mornings. So I'm going to BFT as of, I guess, end of Jan. So I've been doing an 8-week challenge. So I'm grateful for that, you know, place to go every morning, and the community is really lovely at BFT. It's called Body Fit Training, for those of you who don't know. I don't think every country has BFT. I think the UK does, but yeah, it's just kind of like a group fitness class. So really grateful for that. What else am I grateful for? Grateful for being able to afford to go to specialist appointments, even if I kind of can't afford them. Like, I can, you just have to budget for them. So yeah, like I was able to, you know, take my, you know, cat to the vet and take myself to the dentist and things like that. And I know some people can't afford to do things like that. So grateful for that. And grateful for my friends. I had a few really nice events and dinners and stuff this month, and yeah, like a lot of newer friends, I guess, and yeah, grateful for that time. And yeah, I don't really know how to describe it, but just having friends close by and friends reach out when I need them, and or me reaching out and them being there for me in a hard time. Cool. Something I learned this month. I learned that my knees are still not 100%. I have this ongoing knee injury, which is really frustrating, that I got at uni, and I hadn't been doing weight bearing exercises like with squats or dumbbells or anything because of this fear around my knees, and they still are. Like today, they're so sore. So yeah, I learned that I still need to do a lot of work on them and need to do some exercises and figure out how to kind of quote unquote rehab them while I'm doing BFT. Okay, word for February was slow, and it was not slow at all. So it did not follow this word at all, didn't bring that into the month of February. Everything was very go, go, go. I felt like I was chasing my tail, felt anxious the whole month, honestly, so that was just a bust. But that's okay. Word for March, I'm gonna say fun. I really want to have a fun month. I felt February was really depressy-bessy, and I want to have fun this month. I've got my, like another best friend's wedding, and I'm a bridesmaid in that, and we've got a hen's party, and I just want to have fun, even like try to have fun at work, try to have fun outside of work during the week. Just want to have fun this month, because last month was not fun. Well, there were fun moments, but it just overall was not a vibe. So yeah, word for March is fun. And let's go on to my goals for February. Okay, like every other video, I'm gonna put my goals up on the screen next to me as I read them off my laptop. So let's just run through them. February goals, personal, write a 2025 goals list, reflect on 2024. I did this. I didn't start looking into freelancing social media. Honestly, I just didn't have the time. Call/voice note my friends more. I did do this. I could have done it more, but I made more of an effort to check in on people. Get back into therapy. I did that. Financial, I made a budget for my overseas trips, and I worked on savings goals for 2025. Health and wellness, cut down my alcohol consumption. I did do that. I think I only had maybe a couple of drinks the whole month, which was really good. Commit to the 8-week challenge. I have been doing that the whole month. Remember my supplements every day. I haven't been doing that. I have like a probiotic in the fridge, and I literally keep forgetting that so often. And aim for 7 hours sleep. Didn't do that. Social media, I posted like one thing on Instagram which wasn't anything to do with those two things, and I didn't post. I posted like 3 TikToks, so didn't do that. March goals, woohoo! Personal, Maddie's wedding, bridesmaids time, woohoo! Limit time on social media because I scroll TikTok way too much. Go on a hike, do a road trip somewhere. So even if it's just for a day trip, I just want to get out of the city. I feel like I'm in such a bubble here, so it'd be nice to get out and see a bit more of, you know, greater Melbourne, I don't know. Financial, try to stay under budget for restaurants, which we will go over in my budget. Do some research about stocks/shares. This one I'll probably pop this in like every month, to be honest, because I don't know anything about it, and I'm 32, so I think I should really look into that as an adult. Health/wellness, work on recovery for my knees, which we discussed earlier. My knees are just not great at the moment. Finish the 8-week challenge. I finish it at like the end of March, so I'm pretty excited about that. Aim for more water intake. I honestly just need to remember to drink more water at work. More time spent outside on the weekends, so that's self-explanatory. Social media, post US and Canada content, and I want to post 2 YouTube videos and 8 TikToks, so making it a little bit more achievable for this month. And those are all my goals, so let's get on to what I spent in the month of February. I received $4,661 for my paycheck, and with YouTube AdSense, I planned 100 and I got like 102.23, so altogether I received $4,763 for the month of Feb. So let's go across to here. It's saying, you know, my planned income was $4,750 and I got more than that, which is great. I only spent $3,711, which, looking at the previous month, let's have a look. I spent my whole paycheck last month. So that's $1,000 less. Obviously I didn't buy hardcore flights this month, which was fab, but yeah, I'm kind of impressed with that. And it feels like I'm missing something, but I did it all and know that that's what I spent, so that's great. So let's go down. My rent, same as normal. The rent includes like internet as well. And electricity bill was so low this month, and I think this was like a weird government thing, so I don't question that, I just pay my housemate. Phone, $33.99 as per usual. Mikey, only spent $10 on my Mikey card as like transit card. Uber, taxi, nothing. Groceries, I was way over this month because of the 8-week challenge. A lot of the recipes are stuff that I wouldn't normally do, so I feel like I had to buy a lot more ingredients overall to meal prep all the things that were required. I haven't been following the meal plan as strict as probably other people do in the challenge are, because I don't eat a lot of dairy items, like a lot of things are cheesy or milky, and I'm just not gonna have that. Or like one of the recipes was kind of like a beans on toast for lunch. I was like, I'm not gonna have beans on toast at work, like it's weird. So a lot of the recipes I've just been taking like a lunch that I like, you know, a ham salad wrap on like the Monday, and I've just had that a few days in a row. So things like that are easy to follow. But yeah, I spent, you know, $160 more, $65 more basically on groceries. So that was way over budget. Restaurants and bars, I was surprisingly just like I was under. Like I spent a lot for Zarisha's birthday, went to Terminus, went to like a wine bar, restaurants, but didn't go out as much as usual, I think, this month. Cafes takeaway, half, like $47. Didn't go, like, yeah, haven't really been drinking, so didn't go to the liquor store at all. Fun shopping miscellaneous was dancing, went to the movies, my telehealth appointment, dry cleaning for my dress from the wedding, comedy show tickets. I'm going to a few shows, so I bought 3 tickets. Flight/accomo, I over budgeted for this one because I wasn't sure what I'd be buying this month, so that's just I think for a flight and one accommodation, I can't remember. Pet care litter food, didn't buy anything this month, but it's gonna be on March budget. Drugstore, look at that, $200 at Chemist Warehouse. Like, that's crazy. I, yeah, followed the annoying dermatologist and got a few products. She's basically just selling me La Roche-Posay because that's what dermatologists like to do, especially her. Okay, so drugstore medicine cosmetic, $200. So that was way over budget. I took the dermatologist's advice because she was upselling La Roche-Posay, which is all really expensive items, and Cetaphil and things like that. I haven't noticed a difference at all because, again, I just thought she was just very lazy in how she saw me for the 15 minutes that she saw me. So just recommended a bunch of expensive products for me. So I bought a couple. I didn't go crazy, but I also bought like medication, a bit of makeup, I think, and new perfume. So I think that's where that came from. Dentist, clean and check was $119. That was the doomed dermatologist, $168. That was with, like, you pay $250 and you get the rebate, so thank God for that. And that was a concession price, so woohoo. Vet, $104, BFT, $127, therapy, $148. Again, $245 for her, but then got the mental health care plan rebate from Medicare. And that's everything that I spent in February. Let's go on to my March budget. So planned for $650. I won't get anything with AdSense, I don't think, at all. So gifts, I put $0 because I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Emergency fund, $0. Rent, utilities is the same, $1,500. Phone, $35. Mikey, I put $20. Uber/taxi, $20. Groceries, I put up to $450. Restaurants/bars, I went down to $280. Because, yeah, I don't know how often I'm going out this month, and I'm not gonna really be drinking, so I just put that down. Cafes takeaway, the same, $70, like a few coffees here and there, maybe a brunch, I don't know. Liquor store, $10. I just kept it at $10, I don't even think I'll do that. Fun shopping miscellaneous, so this will include dance classes, I don't know, other things. I just put it $300 because I don't know, if I buy a top or something, who knows. Flights at Como, that's, yeah, I think I'll spend less than that, but I just put that as a buffer. Hens, Maddie's hens, actually have no idea how much it's gonna cost, so hopefully it's less than that, but yeah, there's some activities and things that we're doing, so I just put that amount. I actually have no idea what we're gonna owe at the end of it all. Pet care, litter and food, I need to get onto this and order that. For Floey, I put $50 for Chemist Warehouse. Hopefully it's not more than that this month. BFT, I don't know what it's gonna cost me this month or when, so I just put $140. Therapy, I think I'm just gonna go once this month, so I put $150. And that's everything. So yeah, it's an every dollar budget. We'll see how I go on the month of March. And yeah, I don't really know in terms of favorites. A few recommendations. I've been watching White Lotus, so I've been watching season 1 and season 2 again, rewatching them. I think my favorite has been season 2. I think just the storylines are a bit richer and more compelling. I really just love the twisted relationships in that one. It's just so funny, all the moving parts, and I just love Italy in general. Started season 3, there's only been 2 episodes out at this stage. I recommend Anora. I saw Anora, not in the movies with, you know, secret online business. I saw Anora, and that's up for an Oscar, so I recommend that. It's not what I thought it was gonna be, but I think the acting was really good and it was definitely twists and turns. I recommend, well, I'm seeing Billie Eilish in a few days. I'm so excited. I'm going to Billie Eilish on Tuesday, her first Melbourne show. So, I mean, I just recommend, if you haven't listened to her album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, then I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you should start it from the start and listen to it in order because it flows really well. So just listen to Billie Eilish if you haven't in a while, or you just haven't gotten on the bandwagon. Just see what she's all about because she's amazing. Another recommendation I would say is to, I guess, look after yourself. If there's things that have been on your mind, like you're like, oh, I haven't been to the dentist in a while, or I should go to the physio for my back pain, or yeah, like treat yourself to a facial or get your hair done. Something like that I think would be, yeah, really beneficial to yourself, because why not? Just treat yourself, because life will just fly by and you'll just forget to do things. So just book something in, even if it's just, you know, a little day trip or getting your nails done or something like that. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've taken the time to stay to the end, thank you so much. Like and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, go follow me over on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Forget your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to back it up.